Hi, I am the Box Office Wizard bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. Today is December 30th, 2016, and for today's show, I'm going to give you an update on Beat the Expert. This Beat the Expert is my most important one because I will reveal who finished on top for the year on being the best predictor, if you want to say, when I compare myself to other experts. Also, give you my predictions for this weekend's box office. And also, my segment of Bottom of the Barrel, I'm going to cover the Jack Reacher franchise. So, first up is Beat the Expert. Last week, Box Office Pro finished in first at 89%. Second place was myself at 84.4%. Third place was Box Office Profits at 79%. And finishing in fourth place was Box Office Mojo at 78.8%. Overall for the year, fourth place went to Box Office Profits at 77.5%. Third place was Box Office Mojo at 81.1%. Second place was Box Office Pro at 82.2%. I finished out on top, drum roll please, 82.7% accuracy rate. I was real happy about that. I finished a 0.5% ahead of Box Office Pro, which may not sound like much, but when you figure at least over 500 movies were predicted by myself and the others, and to be week in, week out, right there with these other experts who have been doing it for years. I've been doing it roughly for just over a year now, and I'm real happy about that. So one thing I want to say, I can always give you numbers you can count on, and the other thing is, numbers start over now for 2017. It's going to start this coming weekend, so let's go ahead and roll right into the predictions for this coming weekend. Number one will be a three-peat. Star Wars Rogue One will finish on top. My numbers here will be a 3-day weekend. I'm going to only put it at about a 15% drop. I'm going to put it at 54.4 million for this coming weekend. Next will be the movie Sing. It's going to have another big weekend. It will repeat at number 2. I gave it a 10% drop. I'm not even sure if it's even going to go anywhere near that. I think it'd actually go up. But I'm going to put it at 42.2 million for this coming weekend. Third place is Passengers. It'll repeat at number 3 as well. I'm going to put it at 17 million for this coming weekend. Fourth will be Why Him. I'm going to put it in at 11.9 million for this coming weekend. Next will be Assassin's Creed. It's a good thing it's a holiday weekend because this movie really needs some help. I'm going to put it in at 11.7 million. Next will be Moana. I'm going to put it in at 10.1 million. I think Fences will do very well too. These two will probably switch places, but I'm going with my gut with Moana in 6th. I'm going to put Fences at 7th at 10 million. Next is La La Land. I'm going to put it in at 8.2 million. Ninth will be Office Christmas Party. Once again, it'll be in the top 10 at 5.3 million. And rounding out the top 10 will be Collateral Beauty at 4.9 million. Hey, my segment, Bottom of the Barrel. I'm going to talk about the Jack Reacher franchise. Just kind of review the numbers for it. The first movie made 80 million here in the U.S., 138 million worldwide for a total of 218 million. 138 million overseas, 218 million worldwide. That was the first one. That came out 4 years ago. Second movie here, it so far has made 58 million here in the U.S., 103 million overseas for a total of 161 million. So obviously it's about $50 million drop. I think it's got a few. It's still playing a little bit in a few markets, but otherwise it's it's pretty much said and done at this point. So my question for this franchise is, will there be a Jack Reacher 3? A couple things I was thinking about was, number one, just looking at the numbers. These movies actually only had a $60 million budget each. So they're making money. It seems like we all get so caught up on a movie making, it's got to make $100 million or more or it's basically considered a failure. This franchise may only be making 30, maybe 30 to 40 million at the box office, if that, with these movies. However, though, they do make a ton of money on sales from streaming, Blu-ray rental, and all that good stuff. So the budget's good. If they could still stick around to a 60 to 70 million budget, it's perfect for it. Also, there's plenty of storyline left with Jack Reacher. I think there was 18 or 19 books now, and from what I've gathered, the last movie, Never Go Back, was probably one of the weakest books considered by many Jack Reacher fans. So there's a lot of good storylines out there, and I think that it's not like they would be hurting for material at all. Tom Cruise is great overseas. Here domestically he is too, but he's even bigger overseas. I think he will continue to if there is a third one, I think that he will definitely sign up for it. And also, I think the movie would probably be very successful compared to the other two if they take it in a slightly different direction. But at the same time, he is very marketable still. But last but not least, I definitely do think that there will be a Jack Reacher 3. Definitely see it by 2019 or 2020. I think this franchise is just getting started. They got some a foundation built. Yes, it was a little bit of a drop, but you weren't kind of seeing drastic drops other than here in the U.S. But if they can pull out numbers 60 to 80 million here again, I think they would be sitting really good for this franchise. So, good news is, though, Jack Reacher 2 does come out on Blu-ray DVD on January 31st. Streaming services will be January 17th of this next month. So check those out if you can. Hey, that's it for today's show. Get your predictions in down below in the comments. Let me know what you think of the Jack Reacher franchise as well. If you think they should make a third, if they should just move on, maybe new actor, drop the franchise totally. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hey, and I'll be back Monday giving you predictions you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.